Let me throw a couple names at you. Chris Wild here. This is Fly Wild, in a video I didn't expect to make tonight, but let me throw some names at you. Dietrich Gels, Nate Brown, Hank Baskett, Torrance Small, James Thrash, Todd Pinkston, Jason Avant, Kevin Curtis. These are all guys that have played for the Philadelphia Eagles. Reggie Brown, Freddie Mitchell. These are all guys that played wide receiver for the Philadelphia Eagles that I would rather have than the receiving core that we have right now, because they have contributed absolutely nothing, which is why, and is one of the reasons why, I think that Howie Roseman should make a move that a lot of people are going to disagree with him making. And before I even bring up the name, let's talk about how a lot of Eagle fans, and listening to WIP on the way back from the gym, a lot of Eagle fans think that we just don't have any shot at the playoffs for whatever reason. I mean, the Deshaun Jackson going on IR has made people think that we're just dead in the water, which is odd to me because we lost something that wasn't there to begin with. We had Deshaun for a game. That was it. Now, the wide receiver position, there's holes all over the place. No, like I said, there's no production from Mac Hollins, from J.J. Arcega-Whiteside. Nelson Aguilar stinks. Alshon Jeffrey is having a hard time catching the ball. He's had the worst year I can imagine that he's had in his career, and I thought it was going to be a bounce-back year. When he had surgery this offseason, I thought it was on his shoulder, not on his hands. Insane to me. However, the NFC and the NFL is as wide open as it's ever been. I think any team at this point that is a contender has a chance to make it. You look at the Niners, you look at the Saints, you look at the Cowboys who lost to the Jets, who just lost to the winless Miami Dolphins, and any team is vulnerable. All teams have their vulnerabilities. We saw the Packers lose to the Chargers and get their ass absolutely whooped on Sunday. So any team can come in and make a play. There's a guy sitting on the couch right now that has been through it this year. Some will call him a diva. Some will call him a piece of shit because of some of the allegations that has come through him. But he hasn't been convicted of anything, okay, except for being an idiot for some of his actions throughout this year. And there have been some idiotic actions, but I believe that his play overpowers that. And if you can get him into a good system and into a good locker room, maybe something can change. But also, what do you have to lose at this point? If he comes in and he acts up, you cut him, and you're back to square one anyway. Now, the Eagles brought in Jordan Matthews today for a physical. I think he's going to get signed. I think that's just days away, maybe hours away. He might be signed right now, and I just haven't checked Twitter. But Antonio Brown, I know, here we go. Again, another big name, another, whatever the Eagles have a need, we throw these names out there that seem unrealistic. But I think that Howie Roseman should take a shot at this guy because you have nothing else to lose. What do you have to lose? There's nothing else to lose. There's only something to gain. He is better by 150 times than any wide receiver that you have on this roster. He can completely turn around your offense, and defenses have to fear the pass with him in the game. Now, is it likely that the Eagles do this? Absolutely not. But I think it's a move that should be made. And yeah, I know there's some moral things involved here, but I want to see my team win. I'm a fan, just like a lot of you that are going to be watching this are. Okay? The Cowboys have Ezekiel Elliott. All the allegations and proven stuff that he's done, he gets to play and bring their team to where they are. Tariq Hill, all the dumb shit that he's done, he gets to play and they get to win. How come our team doesn't get a chance to win? How come our team has to sit here with these bums as a wide receiver when there's one sitting there, unconvicted of anything, ready for the taking? Now, I know a lot has to happen. Even if Howie does want to sign him, the NFL kind of has to greenlight it as well. But why not take a shot? The Eagles called Torrey Smith, who's retired, trying to get him off the couch to play. We have a need. And let me bring up some other names right now. Mike Wallace is old. We don't want him. Michael Crabtree, washed up. He got cut by the Arizona Cardinals. I don't want him, okay? Kelvin Benjamin, do I even have to say the reasons why I don't want him on this team? Now, there is a guy out there that we haven't got that I think is a realistic possibility. His name's J.J. Nelson. He's a speedster. He can stretch the field. He's only 27 years old. Played for the Raiders earlier this year. Week 1 had a good game. Got hurt, came back week 3, had a good game, and then week 4, magically, he was a healthy scratch and then released. I think you sign this guy, he at least gives you a threat on the outside to where safeties might not have to come in all the time. Now, he worked out for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers today, so who's to say he doesn't get signed by them? But that's a move that I think that you would be good to make. Jordan Matthews and JJ Nelson, I'd be okay with that. I really would. But I think the big play here is Antonio Brown, and please do not crucify me for this. I'm thinking as a fan, I think that is a dream scenario. It's a pipe dream. It's not going to happen anyway. But this is a team, we gave a shot to a guy named Mike Vick. I know different situations, but a lot of people said we shouldn't have done that either. And Mike Vick, he played pretty well for us down the stretch of his career. So look, I don't really want to get into any more. We did cut Anderson Dejo today. Deshaun Jackson's on the injured reserve, opens up 2 spots. I think one's going to go to Jordan Matthews, and then we have another spot available there. Let's see what happens. It's a big week. The bye week's a big week. The Eagles are definitely going to make another addition. Just who is it going to be? And I'm saying Antonio Brown. Why the hell not at this point? Again, if he ends up being like most fans think he's going to be, you can just cut him off the team, and what do you lose? Go Birds. Thanks for listening. Like, share, subscribe. Thanks to all the new subscribers. I'm glad I could get this off my chest because that's what this channel's for. Tell me what you guys think, because I think a majority doesn't want Antonio Brown. But I'm saying, why not?